Have you ever wondered if the Book of Enoch holds secrets about alien life? This ancient text, rumored to have been written by the great-grandfather of Noah himself, has been a subject of intrigue and debate for centuries. The Book of Enoch, a collection of apocalyptic religious texts, has been left out of the canonical biblical corpus, its contents deemed too controversial, too enigmatic. It's a book that hails from a time long before our modern understanding of the cosmos, yet it contains passages that seem to hint at beings from beyond our earthly realm. The Book of Enoch, while not universally recognized, is nonetheless a significant piece of historical literature. It provides us with a window into the world of our ancient ancestors, their beliefs, their fears, and perhaps their encounters. But what makes it particularly fascinating is the possibility that it might contain early accounts of otherworldly contact. A notion that has intrigued scholars, historians, and conspiracy theorists alike. Imagine a world where the sky was not just a canopy of twinkling stars, but a highway for celestial beings. A world where divine messengers descended from the heavens not as ethereal spirits, but as physical entities from distant stars. This is the world the Book of Enoch seems to portray, a world that blurs the line between the divine and the extraterrestrial. But is this interpretation accurate? Could these celestial beings be the extraterrestrials we envision today? Could the Book of Enoch be a testament to early human contact with alien life? Or is this simply a case of misinterpretation, our modern minds reading too much into the metaphors and symbolism of an ancient text? These are the questions that have baffled scholars and alien theorists alike. Questions that provoke heated debates and fuel our collective curiosity. Questions that we will attempt to explore and maybe even answer in this thought-provoking journey. So, does the Book of Enoch really have a connection with aliens? Let's delve into this mystery. To understand the possible connections first, we must know what the Book of Enoch is. The Book of Enoch, also known as 1 Enoch, is an ancient Jewish religious work ascribed to Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. This book, composed during the 2nd century BCE, is not part of the canonical Bible for most branches of Judaism or Christianity, but it holds a certain fascination for scholars and enthusiasts of ancient texts. This non-canonical status has much to do with its controversial content, which includes accounts of fallen angels, divine judgment, and cosmic secrets. The book is divided into 5 sections: the Book of Watchers, the Book of Parables, the Astronomical Book, the Dream Visions, and the Epistle of Enoch. Each of these sections delves into different themes, ranging from angelic hierarchies to apocalyptic visions. The Book of Watchers, the first section, is particularly intriguing. It tells the story of the fallen angels, known as the Watchers, who descend to Earth to mate with human women, ultimately leading to the birth of giant beings known as the Nephilim. The Watchers also teach humans various forbidden arts, leading to an escalation of sin and corruption. The Book of Enoch's themes of divine intervention, celestial beings mingling with humans, and the revealing of divine secrets have led some to speculate possible connections to extraterrestrial narratives. Its vivid descriptions of heavenly realms and celestial journeys have been interpreted by some as evidence of ancient contact with otherworldly beings. However, it's important to note that these interpretations are not universally accepted. Many scholars view these elements as mythological or symbolic rather than literal accounts of historical events. The Book of Enoch, like many ancient texts, is enigmatic and open to interpretation, which only adds to its allure and mystique. Now that we have a grasp of the Book of Enoch, let's explore the potential alien connections. Many theorists believe that the Book of Enoch contains references to beings not of this world. Now let's delve into some of these intriguing claims and substantiations. One of the most quoted passages is from the first book, where Enoch describes his encounter with the Watchers. Proponents argue that these entities could be extraterrestrial beings. This interpretation hinges on the description of the Watchers as sons of heaven who descended to Earth. Theorists argue that this could be an ancient reference to beings from space visiting our planet, a notion quite fascinating indeed. Then there's the enigmatic dialogue, where Enoch is shown the secrets of the universe, the stars, and the movements of the heavens. This, proponents argue, could suggest advanced astronomical knowledge, possibly imparted by extraterrestrial visitors. Quite a leap of interpretation, but the proponents argue that such knowledge would have been beyond the reach of humans during Enoch's time. Another passage often cited by proponents involves Enoch's descriptions of his journeys to different realms or heavens. The descriptions are vivid, filled with radiant light, strange beings, and landscapes unlike anything on Earth. These accounts, according to proponents, could be interpreted as Enoch traveling to other planets or dimensions, guided by these extraterrestrial watchers. The proponents believe these passages suggest an extraterrestrial presence in the ancient text due to their interpretations of the descriptions and the context in which they are presented. They argue that the information and experiences detailed in the Book of Enoch were beyond the understanding and capabilities of humans at the time, thus suggesting the involvement of beings not of this world. However, interpretations can vary widely, and while these passages may seem to point towards extraterrestrial connections to some, others see them as metaphors, allegories, or simply the product of human imagination. While some firmly believe in these alien connections, others offer alternative viewpoints. But isn't that what makes the exploration of such ancient texts so intriguing? The mystery continues to unfold, and the enigma of the Book of Enoch remains. We have with us today eminent scholars who have studied the Book of Enoch extensively. Let's dive right into this fascinating discourse. Our first guest is an esteemed historian who has dedicated years to the study of ancient texts. From your vantage point, how do you interpret the Book of Enoch? Interesting. So you're suggesting that the heavenly beings in the text could be interpreted as metaphysical entities rather than physical beings from another world. A spiritual interpretation rather than an extraterrestrial one. Indeed, that's a perspective many of our viewers may not have considered. Moving on, we have a renowned scholar in the field of comparative mythology. You've written extensively about the parallels between the Book of Enoch and other ancient myths. Could you elaborate on your findings? Intriguing. So, your research suggests that the narratives in the Book of Enoch might be part of a larger tapestry of mythologies rather than standalone accounts of extraterrestrial encounters. That's a compelling perspective, and one that certainly adds a layer of complexity to our discussion. Next, we have a leading expert in ancient languages. You've spent a significant portion of your career decoding ancient texts. How does your linguistic expertise inform your interpretation of the Book of Enoch? Fascinating. So you're saying that the language used in the original text is ripe with symbolism and metaphor, which could potentially skew a literal interpretation of the heavenly beings as aliens. It's clear that the nuances of language play a crucial role in our understanding of these ancient texts. Finally, we have a respected theologian who has studied the Book of Enoch within the context of early Judeo-Christian beliefs. Could you share your perspective on the text? So you believe that the Book of Enoch is a piece of religious literature and that the heavenly beings are divine entities, not extraterrestrial beings. That's a viewpoint rooted in religious tradition and theology, which offers yet another dimension to our discussion. Thank you, scholars, for sharing your insights. We've heard perspectives grounded in history, mythology, linguistics, and theology. Each viewpoint offers a unique lens through which we can examine the Book of Enoch, and each provides a compelling argument against a literal interpretation of the text as an account of alien encounters. Yet the beauty of such ancient texts is that they remain open to interpretation, their true meanings shrouded in the mists of time. Whether one views the Book of Enoch as a spiritual guide, a piece of mythological literature, a linguistic puzzle, or a religious text, its mysterious allure persists. Insightful thoughts indeed. Now let's hear from those who interpret the Book of Enoch differently. Not everyone agrees with the alien theory. Let's hear from those who read the Book of Enoch differently. Indeed, the interpretation of ancient texts can often be as diverse as the languages in which they are written. The Book of Enoch is no exception. While some proponents argue its contents suggest extraterrestrial connections, there are scholars who read the text differently. Today we have the privilege of hearing from some of these experts. Our first expert is a renowned historian who specializes in ancient civilizations. She posits that the Book of Enoch is a profound reflection of the human psyche and its quest for understanding the unknown. Rather than attributing the book's celestial beings to aliens, she suggests these entities symbolize the human desire to explore, understand, and personify the mysteries of life and the universe. Next, we turn to a respected theologian. He explains that the Book of Enoch, like many ancient texts, uses metaphorical language to express complex spiritual realities. To him, the celestial beings are not aliens, but divine entities, used to convey deep spiritual truths. He emphasizes the importance of understanding the cultural and historical context in which the text was written, cautioning against literal interpretations that may miss the original intent of the author. We also have the pleasure of hearing from a literary scholar. She observes that the Book of Enoch is rich in symbolism and allegory, common literary devices in ancient narratives. She suggests that the celestial beings could represent forces of nature, societal structures, or moral principles. Reading the Book of Enoch as a science fiction narrative about aliens, she argues, risks overlooking its literary and philosophical depth. Lastly, we hear from a philosopher who views the Book of Enoch as a philosophical text, exploring existential questions about humanity's place in the universe. The celestial beings, he suggests, could be metaphors for existential fears and hopes, rather than literal extraterrestrial entities. These alternative viewpoints underscore the complexity and richness of the Book of Enoch. Each interpretation offers a unique lens through which to explore this ancient text, enriching our understanding and sparking further questions. Whether viewed as a reflection of the human psyche, a spiritual text, a literary masterpiece, or a philosophical exploration, the Book of Enoch continues to captivate scholars and readers alike. It's clear that the debate over the Book of Enoch and its potential connections to extraterrestrial narratives is far from settled. The text's ambiguity and the variety of interpretations it inspires make it a fascinating subject of study. Whether you lean towards the alien theory or prefer a different interpretation, one thing is certain. The Book of Enoch invites us all to ponder the mysteries of life, the universe, and beyond. As we can see, the Book of Enoch is subject to various interpretations. The Book of Enoch continues to be a subject of fascination and debate. The ancient text, shrouded in mystery and brimming with captivating narratives, has been our focus. As we delve into its depths, we encounter a myriad of perspectives, each as intriguing as the other. We began our journey with an overview of the Book of Enoch, a text that is both ancient and enigmatic. It's a book that has survived millennia, captivating scholars, historians, and theorists alike with its complex narratives and profound revelations. In our exploration, we've heard from those who firmly believe in the extraterrestrial connections within the Book of Enoch. They argue that the text, with its descriptions of heavenly beings and celestial journeys, may indeed be recounting encounters with beings not of this world. They bring forth passages that speak of sons of the gods, chariots of fire, and wheels within wheels, interpreting these as potential references to alien entities and advanced technology. Yet in the spirit of intellectual curiosity and scholarly rigor, we've also given voice to alternative viewpoints. These perspectives challenge the alien theory, offering different interpretations of the same passages. We've heard from scholars who interpret the sons of the gods as angelic beings, the chariots of fire as metaphysical visions, and the wheels within wheels as symbolic representations of divine order. This brings us back to the heart of our investigation, the enigmatic nature of the Book of Enoch. The text, with its cryptic language and profound narratives, invites multiple interpretations. It compels us to question, to ponder, and to challenge our understanding of the known world. It sparks debates that span across time and space, inviting us to engage in a dialogue that transcends cultural and intellectual boundaries. And so the enigma continues. The Book of Enoch, with its profound mysteries and captivating narratives, remains an intriguing subject of study. The question of whether it speaks of aliens or not continues to stir debate, fueling our curiosity and driving our quest for understanding. In this pursuit of knowledge, we are reminded that the journey is as important as the destination. As we delve into the Book of Enoch, we are not just exploring an ancient text, but also engaging with a rich tapestry of ideas and perspectives. We are participating in a dialogue that stretches across millennia, inviting us to expand our horizons and challenge our preconceptions. And so, as we conclude our exploration today, we are left with more questions than answers. And isn't that the beauty of it all? The mystery continues to beckon, the enigma continues to captivate, and the dialogue continues to evolve. Whether it speaks of aliens or not, the Book of Enoch certainly invites us to expand our horizons and question the known. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring.